Hello, I'm Aaron Marino from Alpha M Image Consulting, and it is that time of year again, boys. Like it or not, the summer winds have blown through, and it is about to get cold outside. And I know that some of you are going to be like, not me, Aaron. I live in Mexico. It's still hot as donkey crap aquí. Well, for the majority of us, it is getting a bit cold outside. Downright nippy, I say. Well, as our tan fades and we break out our fall and winter wear, I say it is time to rejoice, for 'tis the season to be layering, amigo. So pull out those fun jackets and sassy sweaters. But don't forget, this season, cardigans are king. So today's video, it's all about killing it with a cardigan. Alright, so what constitutes a cardigan? Great question. A cardigan is basically a knitted jacket with buttons up the front. Simple. Well, it wasn't until recently, I would say the past 4 or 5 years, where cardigans really started to get stylish. It used to be, when I thought of cardigans, I thought of old men. Or university professors with beards that smelled of sweet, stinky tobacco and scotch, who would offer you an A if you would come over for some private tutoring. Private tutoring. But the king of creepy cardigan wearers has got to be Mr. Rogers. Now, for those of you who don't live in the US or are under the age of 32, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was a kids show. And each week, Mr. Rogers would come home into his house and put on his red cardigan. And then he would go play with puppets and lure little kids over for cookies. Now, it's probably not fair of me to say that Mr. Rogers had anything but good intentions, but I know that after every episode I felt so pretty. But it wasn't until I started planning for this video that I realized that Mr. Rogers did not wear a cardigan at all. Oh no! He wore a red zip sweater. And so what does that mean? That means that I spent the last minute and 20 seconds talking about something that had absolutely nothing to do with our topic. Cardigans come in a ton of different styles and weights. Some are big and bulky, like cable knit cardigans like these. The heavy cardigan looks great. The only problem I have with them is that I get hot when I wear them, like too hot. And so, if you're going to wear them, I would recommend considering the heavy, big, bulky cardigan as your outermost layer. I wouldn't try and layer on top of it. For one, they're really big and bulky, and so you trying to squeeze into like a sport coat or a cool lightweight jacket over top of it, you're going to look like a marshmallow stuffed into a light socket, and it's not going to look that good, and you're not going to be that comfortable. The other reason is it gets incredibly hot. But the good news is that they also make some lighter weight cardigans that look like this. The lightweight cardigan is a great option and probably my favorite cardigan to wear and buy. The reason is that you can live in a warmer climate and still wear this great cardigan with something light underneath it. Like I've even thrown it on with just a plain wife beater or white tank top. Shall we try it? Let's see how that looks. And here you go, lightweight cardigan. Unbuttoned at the bottom just to give a little bit more movement so you don't look so uptight. You could even unbutton the top button. It's perfectly reasonable to do that. Underneath, just as a base layer, if it is a little bit warmer outside, I just have a white, plain, look at that, that's just a white beater tank top underneath there, baby. Perfectly acceptable, and I think it looks fine. Now, remember all those white V-neck t-shirts that we bought? Yeah, we bought those a few videos ago for like $1 each. They are also perfectly styled and clean enough to wear underneath the light cardigan. Let's check that out next. And there you go, the white V-neck t-shirt underneath the same cardigan. Still a great look, clean and simple. And I know that a lot of you were bummed out because you had some great fun screen printed t-shirts that you'd wear all summer and fall, and now you're like, man, I gotta put that bad boy away. Or do you? How would that look underneath the cardigan? Let's try that next. Boom! And you thought you had to put away your screen printed t-shirts for the winter. Silly rabbit, no sir! You can wear it and use it as your base layer for your lightweight cardigan, but maybe you need to be a little bit warmer. Let's try a 3-button Henley, maybe a thermal even. Alright, and there you go. The thermal underneath Henley with the lightweight cardigan. Now, to be honest, I thought this was going to look a little better than it actually does. I changed cardigans, I put a little lighter cardigan on so you could see the contrast, and it still isn't really working for me. But you get the idea, you can dress it down. But you can also dress up the lightweight cardigan and throw on like a, let's say, a button-up shirt. And there you go, simple button-up shirt, a little bit more professional, a little more dressy, throw on a pair of slacks, maybe a tie even, how would that look? And there you go, button-up shirt, my go-to black silk tie, and a nice lightweight cardigan. It's a great look, but I could take it a step further and toss on a jacket. And the last look, like I said, just throw on a black sport coat over top of it, nothing special. Oh, Kelly, who am I kidding? There is something special about a piece of clothing like this lightweight cardigan that you can take from the depths of casual with a wife beater tank top underneath and transform it into something as elegant and sophisticated as the look that I have on now. I'm not saying I'm elegant and sophisticated, hell no, but the look, it is magnifico! In conclusion, gentlemen, 'tis the season to be layering, and if you're going to be layering, I would recommend looking into and investing in a lightweight cardigan. You see how versatile it is. I mean, I took it from tank top to high fashion. Not high fashion. High fashion's like wearing underwear on your... We don't do fashion here. Honestly, we do image, we do style, we do what's going to help you look better. I'm not into what's happening on the runways of Milan or Paris or any of that. I have no damn idea. My goal is to help you look the best that you possibly can. And if you're going to be layering, you need a lightweight cardigan. You might not be crazy about the fit of my cardigans that I was wearing or the outfits that I put together. But the bottom line is that I want you to go out and find something that you love. Now, don't go over the top. Don't go with crazy with different, patterns or loud colors. I would say keep it simple, keep it classic. The reason is that the more basic and classic that you keep the color scheme and the pattern, the more easily you're going to be able to blend it with different outfits. Sort of like what I did today. The more basic the cardigan, the more extravagant the outfit. Guys, it's been a pleasure as usual. Take care. See you next week. Bye. Quick little tip before I run off. You don't have to spend a lot of money to look great. If you're in the US, all these cardigans are the 2 cardigans that you saw me wearing today. I also got another 2 cardigans that you didn't see. I got each of them for $12 at a store you may have heard of called Old Navy. I know what you're thinking. Aaron, you shop at Old Navy? Hell yeah, man. Are you kidding me? You can find some great basic items at some of these stores that aren't real expensive, and Old Navy is a great example. You can go in there and get some basics. That 3-button Henley I got, that long john Henley, that was also Old Navy. For you that aren't in the US, the point of this is shop around. Go into stores that you wouldn't necessarily shop in, some discount stores, or some specialty stores that you wouldn't necessarily think you're going to find some great stuff. The idea is to not spend a whole lot of money. You don't have to look great. It's being creative that makes an outfit look expensive. Guys, like I said, peace.